Get a pit sandwich. Get a dipped beef. Oh, the au jus.
The au jus, bro. Pour au jus on me.
Oh God, bathe in it.
Hey! What up, y'all? It's the Normies joining you for the season finale of season 4 of The Wire.
The Wire!
Episode 13, Final Grades. We're gonna have a pretty short intro here because we are really actually excited to get this one off. And it's a long boy.
Long boy, Dustin, use whatever time you will.
Shout outs to
beyond the 10.
Ooh.
Oh.
Shout outs to the Long Man Gun commercial. One, this is not a market substitute.
Oh. No.
Support the OG content of your own, guys. Make sure you support us over on Patreon if you like. If you want to watch ahead and catch these uncuts, that's why you do it. Also for the skits, it's really awesome and really fun. Yeah, that's it. You know, we're glad that you guys joined us here for this. I've been talking about how The Wire's been getting good numbers. You know, I'm ready for it. Those weren't gang signs. That was all stuff from Naruto.
We need an updated design. I don't look like that anymore.
Oh yeah, your hair.
Which version of Marquetta is your Marquetta? Is it this Marquetta, or both Marquettas?
Oh.
Both Kettas.
Well,
Fusion!
The
let's
tale
see
of
what
two
happens.
Kettas.
Cuddy's been shot. Naaman can't go home. Randy's house on fire.
Randy's house is
Carcetti has to choose between the kids or the teachers.
I was
last
just speechless after the last episode. It was too much.
Of Carver walking away. He's like, "You gonna help me?"
Okay, I remember
That
also...
That was Where's Wallace all over
Also,
again.
Bubs got like... He killed Sherrod.
Oh,
Yeah, and like, okay, all that happened in that episode and I felt like there was no room to breathe.
it cut away like...
Yeah, it like cut away like, oh, we can move on from this, like, what?
Well, let's see where we're going.
I just want at least like 2 kids to have a happy ending
Here you go.
out of the 4.
I think Naaman.
I hope Randy gets a happy ending. He's my favorite.
Christmas time, y'all.
I love Randy.
Everybody on a crusade to make more murders out of bullshit.
The mope's confessing, Jay. He walked up to the western desk to do it.
No, and then blowing up. It was a fun.
So you cyanide.
Oh, no.
I killed that boy. I did.
Where'd you get the cyanide?
They're gonna be like, we don't believe you. And he's gonna walk free, unfortunately.
I mean, he didn't mean to kill him, but he did kill him.
I know, but he wants like penance.
Yeah.
If you're saying...
Oh!
Oh!
Oof, Bubs, I feel so bad.
Jay Landsman, that was karma for you bitching about the stats.
I know.
I would have threw up. I
Oh,
can't
bro,
have throw up on
take
me.
that
I
shirt
can't
off
have throw
immediately.
up on me. Take it off, bro. What are
Looks
you
like
doing?
maggots, noodles,
Come
spaghetti.
on, just take it off. Oh Jesus!
Take it off, man.
Right? What are you doing?
You wearing that filthy thing all day? What the fuck's wrong with you? You got an undershirt?
Hey,
He does
it's
though.
not an
How
insult
is he
if it's
still in a
true.
good mood? This is hilarious.
He
It's
literally
Christmas time.
solves murders at his job, or his coworkers do. Like,
You gotta find solid.
Everybody's so agitated. Oh my god.
No!
What the
I did not see this coming at all. Get the fuck out of here.
is he? What? Please
He's gone.
be alive.
He's gone.
No, this can't be.
Oh.
This can't be. This can't.
Oh, you're alive. Thank God.
Coughing.
Dude, what is this show?
Also, didn't somebody tell me this is a
We're
crime
like
now?
literally laughing seconds before they show someone hung themselves. Like,
It is a crime.
suicide is a crime. You just can't be convicted for it.
see, when Marvel does it, it's shitty, but this was on purpose. You know, like, you know what I mean? Because like Jay's over here humming Christmas tunes and just trying to be in a good mood. Oh, it feels like my ex-wife's a lawyer, and then literally seconds later.
Actually, what I need is patrol. We found 2 more in Lafayette and another on Landale.
Jesus.
Yeah, bro. Oh my God.
Marlo out here got some numbers, man.
Bodies.
15,000 vacants in the city. Take my people weeks to cover that ground.
He brings his case in, he'll be closer to the
Shut the fuck. Why are you talking? Who cares?
He's a long way from my chair. As are you.
Ooh,
Bitch.
Yeah, I forgot. I forgot
Made your
about.
move too soon.
Hey.
Checkmate, buddy.
Politics doesn't suit you. Stick to operations.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
He's fine doing something. I'm glad.
All right. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, he's one of them big old dogs that finally got fucked with. It was like, I still got it.
Yep. Jesus,
He's
bro.
so shady.
How many bodies do you think? Over 100 at least?
So, does that still count? Does Marlo still considered as a serial killer then at that point still? Like, you should be a serial killer, like anyone else.
Nah, it's different. I'll explain why later.
I shot was for this motherfucker to be eating on me.
And the boy?
Child had no one for him. No mother, no family. I tried to,
School and everything.
You
man.
tried. You did your best, Bubs.
Like I ain't know who I am, right? Like I'm pretending I ain't been a dope fiend my whole damn life. Just lock me up, man.
His story is so sad
Cook that child.
because he's self-aware about everything.
Mm-hmm. They're not gonna lock him up. I hope they don't.
I mean, bro, sometimes jail's a little safe from the streets. Bad food, roof over your head. I'm serious.
All the drugs you can do.
The shot wasn't for the kid. Let's throw this one back.
Good shit.
What about the clearance?
Wow. All right, Landsman.
Clearance.
Cut him loose.
All right, Landsman.
Good shit though.
We called a quorum on this. Took a vote that says that your people need to make this right.
Nah, co-op means share and share alike. Share good and share bad. Don't even think about coming back to me for a re-up after this. 'Cause when that good raw shit comes straight off the boat, it's gonna be mine only. Seeing as how y'all can't find the heart to stand with me now.
No, I mean, shit. Say what you gotta say.
You want to quorum up again? Think it over a little? I'll get word back that we need a fresh shipment and right quick. And you can think about what we need to do to improve security.
Damn. Put them in their place. They just got schooled.
Mm-hmm. Also, yeah, they should know better to come against Pop Joe like that. Come on now, he's the only supply.
He's the source, man.
Yeah, he's the source. Where the fuck you gonna go?
Hey, well, John did a bunch. Shit, we just stole too much today.
Problems.
You could come give Joe a call. On the dollar.
Honestly,
Joe want to find some fuel man now.
it would be pretty hilarious.
That'd be dope. He's thinking about it. Let's do it.
His boy's like, you're not seriously thinking about
Let's
it.
do
are you?"
it.
Like, no. I think he is.
The thing is, this kid has already been in a foster home, and now his foster mother's been hospitalized, so...
Oh,
Is there
smart
a supervisor
kid.
that I can talk to?
What's wrong with DSS?
On the phone with them right now. They're talking about a group home.
So, either you come up with a guardian or you go to social services. No two ways about it.
Shut up. No one asked you.
He's trying his hardest, but I mean.
Damn, it's the
Command
nail.
wants all the districts to check every vacant in the city. That means you will need to go door to door to every vacant house in your post and look at what was used to board it up. But if you see a house that's been boarded up with nail gun nails like these shown here, call your sector sergeant immediately. You can enter the house, but if you find the body, do not disturb the crime scene.
This is so cool.
How many people,
I know,
bro?
at least 100. I think some of them, like half of them also got to be like some of them just practicing killing.
What'd you do exactly?
Lost the camera I took from ISD without my lieutenant's approval, and what evidence I got from the camera, I put to a made-up informant.
Son, beat on your wife. It's a Reddit view.
Like it's a Reddit view.
Like it's a rented.
Bro, how is he on a second cigarette in seconds?
You gangsters wash up in our ER like you should do. You can stand out there slinging drugs.
Woman, do not judge.
Wow.
You can't blame her because she's not seeing that.
Yeah, she's seen it all, I know.
I pulled your admissions. You were here in 90 for a gunshot wound.
Oh.
And 3 years before that, you were here for chest surgery for cutting.
Cutting her.
Cuddy's probably got his name.
Yeah.
Dennis Weiss, I'm Howard Copeland. Are you police?
Whoop, whoop.
Y'all know the same kids and everything.
That's the sound of the beast.
I got a little problem in Vito Carver over to Western. He said that you might be able to help me. Name it Bryce. Yeah, what's the problem? And I just come to care about the kid.
Oh. Will my dreams come true?
This motherfucker be killing niggas just to do it. Nigga kill motherfuckers just cause he can.
Barksdale never had that many bodies, did he?
This nigga don't feel nothing. And all the motherfuckers in the courthouse, nobody mean a fucking thing to
I think
him.
you need to calm the fuck down.
Fuck Marlo, man. Fuck him.
Honestly, respect on Bodie. Seriously.
This is right in the bag.
McNulty, go talk to your boy. Actually, that's gonna make it look real bad.
Yeah, I feel like he's gonna get hurt now.
I love their relationship, McNulty and Bodie.
Hey, Master Cop Car!
No.
No, he's trying to go, right? Like,
That's
this is
a
how he can
smooth
talk,
kick.
right?
He's not gonna
Is this
talk.
why he's doing it?
Or she get her boy Marlo in line on our connect. He might try to go around the co-op, go around us. Cautious as those Greeks be, who you think they gonna
The
trust?
Greeks are back in the picture.
No! It's
What
for real,
the
come
fuck?
on.
He's sloppy.
Dude, this is sloppy. This is sloppy. I'm sorry.
Bruh.
This is sloppy.
No, you got a bunch of millions in product missing. He's gonna listen
This
to
is
him.
sloppy.
They go exactly. Seriously.
Swim Charles is like, this
Don't let you boys in here burning that oil after hours.
Nigga, I'm gonna kill you twice.
hilarious. You only live twice.
This is some shameless shit.
This is the real Space Jam
Shit up my
2.
game, dog. I'm here about the business. Ain't that right, Joe?
Yeah, right, Joe. All right.
How much?
No.
20 on the dollar. How about we take your faggot ass in the back room and get into some diabolical brutality?
Bro, you just...
The old-fashioned way. Feel me? Sound like a plan. I don't know though, Joe. You think Omar gonna give it up?
Ooh.
20 on the dollar it is.
What the fuck is happening?
Joe's smart.
I mean, sincerely, what can they actually do?
Exactly.
How's your ticking, Joe?
So he's not even gonna give back all of it, right? Didn't he give some to the Mexicans and to the girl?
He's gonna sell back what he's got.
He literally fixed it. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is so funny.
He fixed the clock.
He screwed back Joe twice, man. He took his fucking
TikTok.
Be in touch.
Oh my fuck.
My man.
Omar
Absolutely fucking reckless.
is the king of the streets.
I love Omar, man.
Spike Lee joint?
Is that Michael's new crib?
Mm-hmm.
He's working for Marlo. He got money now.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, remember he's
Yeah, Michael's deep in there. He was shooting target practice with Snoop in there.
Deep in there, you say?
Wait a minute. He was
Is Michael...
deep in there.
What the F?
Dookie, don't look.
I mean, you ain't never accidentally left the door cracked open and your boys be like, bro, what was that? I said, well, I wasn't putting on the show. I just didn't know. I thought, respect. You said that same bunk bed, bro.
Oh my god.
I mean, Michael's been good. I don't know, man. I thought like after what he went through, he wouldn't be ready to jump back in bed with anybody yet.
Actually, I guess he's in junior
Yeah,
high.
He's living his best life.
He's living his best life right now. He's independent.
I'm concerned.
Taking care of his brother.
Oh, no, McNulty. Don't get pulled back into this mess, man.
Get pulled in.
Stay out of there.
Get pulled in.
We don't want you.
You got one in a security guard's
Hey, we know who that is.
Mm-hmm. Vacuum the rooms? Yes. We'll go for blood?
McNulty, stop. Stop it.
Don't stop. Keep going.
Please, think of Beatty.
This is okay.
Forget Beatty.
You're cheating on her with this.
Hell of a case. Right here.
Stop it, guys! Stop!
Not if I was real.
Talk dirty to me, baby. Let's go.
So yeah, this is an amazing case. It's like right here on this table. Oh man, don't mess with him.
Dookie about to get matched on.
Dookie, why are you stuck? Oh, he doesn't want to go to the new class.
He's going to high school now. He got promoted.
You got the Eddie Bauer strap,
It's
man?
a whole new school?
Yeah.
No, Dookie, no.
Don't go to the new school?
I mean, he's leaving.
Oh.
He's gonna go back to Prez.
Calvin, you done already?
Yeah, I'm done.
Oh my god.
What does it say?
It's
Nothing.
empty.
It's empty. Ooh, Naaman, I had on them shoes earlier today, sir. I see you out here.
Naaman had the best arc this season.
I know Zenobia's over here putting in the work, and you know, wasn't she out cut you in the face, you cheese ass bitch a while back?
Mm-hmm. This is impressive.
Call him a Method Man faced ass bitch.
I'm so proud of everybody right now.
Everybody that went to Roots Chris, bro.
I mean,
Put
they're
in
like
work.
actively trying, which is like
more than
leagues
enough.
of that's it.
So our next move is a search and seizure on that truck. Along with a court order for hair and blood from Chris and Snoop both.
What's your PC?
Herc seized the nail gun.
Nothing wrong with owning a power tool. What's the PC on Chris and Snoop specifically?
A witness.
Randy?
Can we just leave Randy out of this, bro? Come on.
Boyd is a source. He's not a witness.
He's just a source. You don't have enough.
With the links that we got between some of these bodies at Stanfield and his organization, we have a pattern.
Weak.
Honestly, Ronnie's speaking the truth.
Oh, fuck it. Give me an hour.
What are you doing? Going to hit up Omar or some shit? Where are you going?
But I love that her job is to be like, if it won't stand up in court.
That's
can't do
good
shit.
though.
Yeah.
Because you want to go in with like half-assed like case.
When I say so, he willing to sit and hear you out. What you asking him for? I don't know.
Naaman?
Good luck though. See my man Carver again? You telling me you owe me one now.
He'll let you stay in his church one day.
Shut up, Serge.
Y'all coming back for the warrant?
Dude!
In room 232.
Roughneck.
From what I know, he runs a gym program for kids.
Eh.
You gotta sell shop trying to pull a kid off the court.
Yeah. What's up? Want to judge
Yeah.
another book by its cover?
I
Huh?
was like, damn.
Hold her on her back. Hold her back.
Oh.
Let me see my son at March's. Said it wasn't my
They gave her so much shit.
I know, dude. That's Lex's mom, right?
Yep.
The information we had.
Word come to me that a man named Chris and a girl named Loop or Snoop or some such took my son and killed. Told I would never see my boy again.
Word from where? Is that good enough?
Some clients have been in group homes for years.
He was in group homes for years. Now he's got to go back because...
Please don't raise your voice. If you're going to raise your voice,
She's so calm about it too. It's like Marquetta.
that he doesn't have to.
I am
Marquette
calm.
is not calm. She's a fucking lunatic sometimes.
She is.
You guys raised it in me.
How about if I take him?
Oh, yes! My dreams are coming true. Just name and left. Just name and after this, please.
This child can't be in your custody, Sergeant. He needs to come back under our supervision per the juvenile order.
Woman, sit down.
Bro, Carver's trying absolutely
Damn,
everything.
Carver.
But I mean, he can still start the process now, and I don't
3
know.
months?
Now I need to hear from you.
Me.
Yo! What? The grapes are back! Who said they were missing them?
I was.
Oh, jeez.
Finally come back around, bro.
Well, how am I supposed to know this ain't no setup?
You know, because Joe says, and because I say.
Gotta have some trust, kid.
I talked to my driver. I look into his soul.
As I'm looking into yours.
Did he have hands? Did he have a face? Then it wasn't us. Fucking
Nice.
scaros.
I'm not sure he's convinced.
I think he is.
Marlo is hard to trust
Yeah.
anyone.
Mr. Snoop just been popped.
This is where you leave town now, Marlo.
Found in the truck.
I call the boss.
No, you leave town.
First.
Don't you see on national news they're finding your bodies?
Who I do with Adam?
You're gonna follow the Greek, bro? Are you a fucking idiot?
I just need to know more.
Yeah, this is as close as you're getting. Yeah.
I want to be the guy in a drug organization who just follows people.
Oh, like
100,000 a year just to drive behind motherfuckers.
You think the Greek doesn't know if someone's gonna be following for a guy in Hatch, whatever
Oh,
his
he's
name
getting
was.
Bodhi.
Damn, you quick on it. Nice.
What the fuck are you doing?
Aww.
You think that charge gets dropped without somebody showing you some special love?
Yeah, they have the best relationship. Get a pit sandwich. Get a dipped beef. Oh, the au jus.
The au jus, bro. Pour au jus on me.
Oh God, bathe in it.
Oh, no!
Bodhi gonna die. Bodhi gonna die. Bodhi gonna get.
That's why it sucks. It's so dangerous for them to be hanging out, man.
I ain't no snitch. I ain't never said nothing to no cop.
Yeah, you better get got for this though.
That sucks.
I've been out there since I was 13. I ain't never fucked up a count, never stole off a package, never did some shit that I wasn't told to do. But what come back? You think if I get jammed up on some shit, they'd be like, all right, Bodie been there, Bodie hang tough. They want me to stand with them, right? So where the fuck they at when they supposed to be standing by us? I mean, when shit goes bad, where they at?
Revolution.
The proletariat.
Rigged, man.
Damn, there's the
Like
quote of the
on
series.
the chessboard. Pawns.
Oh, they're bringing it back.
Yo, I'm not snitching on none of my boys. But Marlo, this nigga and his kind, man, they gotta fall. They got him.
Feel old, don't like the young upstarts.
I do what I gotta. I don't give a fuck. Just don't ask me to live on my fucking knees, you know?
Damn, man.
Snitching.
Snitching.
Go snitch, bro.
And he's gonna get got for this though. Fortunately.
Buffalo Soldier?
Hell yeah.
Man, y'all know how they treat soldiers though. Like, come on.
Man.
You get no respect in this game, man. He's a hard worker.
This game is
Putting in work.
rigged.
He said since 13 years old that they didn't even come up and get his bail. That's fucked up on them.
The
That's
game-
fucked up on Barksdale
Can
people.
you sign over custody papers so I can take your son? Thank you. Your wife's a bitch.
I ain't a cop now, right? I'm like a toe cutter. I'm sort of like a teacher now. And that's how I come to know name.
The only reason I'm even here is Cuddy spoke for you.
He say what, man?
Damn, that's dope.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, please, please, please.
Is Runner's dream actually gonna come true?
Shut up, everybody. Don't jinx it.
He could go a lot of places and do a lot of things in his life. Be out there in the world in a way that, didn't happen for you and me.
Damn.
I mean, we both know we're gonna go to our grave forever knowing what block Benelux dead ends at or who got the liquor license at over the underground or what corner Tater Man got shot on when he come out the musical live back in '88. Vision go. People in the game nowadays, it's a whole different breed. You send naming out on the corner now, giving them maybe 1-2 years before you down the mall.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe, if you're lucky.
Maybe, maybe not. That's the game.
Bro, that's your son.
Mr. Bryce.
That's your son, dude.
But he ain't made for them corners, man. Not like we were. That's why I come down here, because I gotta believe that you see it.
For the he believes he's like made for the corners too, even though he's on the other side.
You know your son.
Don't be dumb, bro.
It's in your hand.
You know your dad. You know your kid.
Give us the meme again.
Yeah.
Give us the meme.
Hey, this is one hell of a speech.
Yeah, dude, I'm like
You're
mesmerized.
asking too much. I'm asking.
He's doing it for free, motherfucker. He's asking to raise your kid for free.
I'm gonna
Why are you in
have
jail?
a heart attack during this episode. What is
I don't
going
get
on?
this sometimes.
I would cry.
Joe saying the cocksucker who stole ass shit when it's still a bet to us. 30 on the dot.
Liar. Joe's so smart. He's still playing while he's
so
losing.
funny.
Thought you forgot about me.
Wait outside, huh?
He got bad news, man.
Maybe not. Maybe he's thinking how to break it to him.
You spoke to his father?
It goes away, I think. We'll be back with his mom.
No!
Yeah, it ain't that kind of story.
Bodhi, why are you on the street?
Bodhi, you gonna die.
Please no. He's a good man.
Oh, he's an OG, man.
He's an OG, but he also killed Wallace too. So
did Pooh. Pooh should die.
Yeah, both of them did too.
Yo, Pooh.
This ain't good.
Oh, fuck, it's Chris.
They coming.
Bro, run.
Yo, Bodie, you better run, yo. Yo, this is my corner. I ain't running no.
Oh my god!
This is my fucking cat.
Please no, please
take
no,
him on.
please no, please no, 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 no.
You gotta
Not
fucking kill him.
worth it.
Bodhi's gonna die.
I don't give a fuck. Right here. Damn it. You ain't put me up in one of them empty ass houses.
Food, why are you still there?
Come on, man.
It's not worth it, Bodhi.
Yeah,
Oh
no,
shit.
No, no,
is that is that what? Oh.
Holy shit.
Was that Mike?
No.
It's not Mike.
Someone else.
Is that Mike?
Was that Michael? R.I.P. Bodhisattva, man. You almost made it out. You almost.
They came at him at angles, and he's like a little pawn. He couldn't even move.
Damn. It was like the rook and the knight, and then the fucking bishop came out of. Oh, fuck. You were always a pawn. You stood your ground.
Wanted to be a king, and was like, you can't.
Fucking Bodhi, man.
I don't care about this show anymore.
Bodhi boy.
Why? Bodhisattva. He was my favorite Twilight gangster.
This show, oh my god. Like, how am I supposed to watch this now?
He was like, I don't want Chris, because Chris and Snoop are caught up in charges right now. They're like, y'all can't do it. And he was like, well, Bo used to work for Michael, or Michael used to work for him. He's like, he can't be somebody that like he knows for his first time. But
so they didn't tell
that was Michael?
Did they?
It was Michael.
I couldn't see his face well.
Yeah, did they tell Michael that this is gonna kill Bodhi?
It sounded like that's what they were saying. When
That's
he was
his
talking.
job now.
That
He's just on call for kill.
So Michael's doing good now, right?
No, he's not. And I was getting shit on the comments for, oh my god.
That happened way too quick, bro.
And I can't believe Mike actually killed his boy Bodhi like that, though.
Wasn't his boy? He worked for him once.
How you liking the crib? Fine, thanks. It's so good to be on your own. Yo, where you get that ring from? Took it from a nigga. Why, you want it? Nah, you keep it, shorty.
That's crazy. I thought you'd get more upset at that.
Right.
We're gonna give you the corner up on Pacing.
Oh.
Used to be Bodie's old corner, now it's yours. Then we got this other thing.
I thought that if he's a muscle, he's not on the corners.
Who's that we dropped for you, yo? Bugs Daddy. What?
I mean, Bug can clearly hear that shit. Like,
right?
You heard about Bodie? I'm on Pacing.
Yeah, what?
Shot dead on his corner. Midnight shift caught it.
It was your fault too.
McNulty's
McNulty.
put a
You were trying
mission
to do
now
a
to
good
get
thing,
more.
but
You can't, but also McNulty's knows you just don't pick up people from the police
Yeah,
station.
especially if it's
from the
this kinda
police
game,
station. How the fuck do you pick people up? Like, you're an idiot too. Yeah, you should be mad, motherfucker.
No, now he's gonna go work on this case with everybody. Make
He
sure
needs
Marlon's
to.
ass gets fucking.
And you're proposing to expand this to every middle school?
Well, enough grant money and your support, yes.
But you wouldn't be teaching test curriculum here? I mean, these would be the children left behind.
We'll leave them all behind anyway. We just don't want to admit it.
We'll be in touch.
they're not gonna approve that shit.
No, they're not.
Maybe Carcetti would have heard them out a little bit, but he has to go suck the
They didn't even take the brochures.
Annapolis dick.
Seems like every time I put my mouth in this town, I'm telling people something they don't want to know.
It's you, it's the process. Get the grant, study the problem, we propose solutions. If they listen, they listen. If they don't, still makes for great research. What we publish on this is going to get a lot of attention.
From who? Academics? Well, they gonna study, you'll study.
Colvin wants to make a difference, man. Like
now he doesn't.
And he's just like, but like he can't. How's one man gonna do it?
Put him out, huh?
He need to get hard.
Oh, after talking to her, he's gonna call back Colvin.
I hope he does.
You ain't gonna take my son away from
Bitch,
me.
you don't want him.
Who the fuck you talking to right here?
Woohoo!
Remember who I am.
Woohoo!
in here, in Baltimore, in any place you can think of calling home, it'll be my word that finds you.
God damn.
Wow.
We ain't come down here to say my son could be anything he damn pleased.
Yes.
Except a soldier.
You know what soldiers
fuck is
used for?
Well, look at me up in here.
Bodie.
Thank you.
Bodie was a soldier too.
He being a good dad.
What's wrong with wanting
You're
your
not risking
son
anything, you.
to have a good life? What's wrong with this?
You cut me off too.
I should.
Oh, she cares about the money too.
I guess you're gonna get a regular job.
You'll get by, but you're gonna let go of that boy.
Yes.
Good dad.
Yes. Finally.
That's a happy ending. I didn't think
One
that's
last
what
minute of
happened.
being a gangster. What'd he say? He said,
I could
"My
cry.
word that finds you."
That is amazing. That's beautiful, man. This is a beautiful season.
Bodie had to die though. That's
Also
unfortunate.
very fucked up. So
Bodie
did
didn't
Sherrod.
die.
So did
Mike's not an absolute.
Yeah, Mike
hitman.
is not a innocent boy no more.
Give him more.
For your bank?
For you.
It's for your pain, Butch. I be my own bank now.
Bank of Omar.
Joe paid it my way. He had to admit my word was better than his, you feel me?
Let's go then.
It's too much of a happy ending. Something's gonna happen right here.
Bro, what happy? Buddy's
Bro,
dead.
there's been
No,
happy,
Omar,
sad.
someone's gotta die right
Bob
here.
tried to hang himself.
Here's
I
the
know.
man in the garage in the back of 2249 Polk Street. He gonna be in the center block.
Now you got me scared, Pat. Omar gonna die too?
Yeah, it looks like it.
No.
Looks like this is his farewell, bro. Omar's gone from the show. This is it. He made it.
You stole this much. This ain't over.
You stole this much and it ain't over.
Boy, I'm out of here. We'll go live in Wyoming.
Yeah, just leave. Fuck it.
Literally, why hasn't anybody left Baltimore yet? Seriously.
Invest that money.
Leaving the hood's not an easy thing to do when it's all you know.
Yeah.
Shit, you've heard Bunny talking about it. So I'm gonna go to my grave knowing when Tatum Man got shot. Like, that's it.
Get out of Baltimore and go to the east side. Still Baltimore.
Right? So how come y'all think leaving town is coming on the other side of downtown?
Smug son of a bitch. He was gonna make me beg
Oh, you didn't do it?
and call a press conference so the world could see me on my knees. 2 years. We'll make him pay.
So now you can give that grant money to the school,
So
right?
2
No,
years.
he left the grant money
2
on the
more
table because I was
years.
gonna make him beg for
Oh, no.
We're Oker City. You are an asshole.
Sorry about Bodie. I ain't jacking you up. I'm trying to do right for your boy. Who dropped him?
Y'all did. They took him out because he was talking to y'all.
Cause you McNulty had to pick him up from the fucking police station.
Damn.
Stupid ass motherfucker.
Oh, man, he didn't mean to, man. I feel bad. Oh, McNulty, don't put that on your conscience, man. Even though it is directly the reason.
I mean, but how long you been as a cop?
But I mean, it
How
also.
long you been working as a street?
But you heard it specifically. Chris and them was like, "Don't mean he's snitching," and they was like, "Can't
He's like,
risk
can't
it."
take any chances.
Literally,
And that's-
they killed Lil Kevin for less.
And that's what the like Bodie was mad about, that he keeps killing for like not real gangster
Yeah.
rules.
Where you at? You're working 4 to 12. Snooter.
The job got me.
Lester and them are getting up on us under Daniels. He said suction now.
You want in?
No.
I just feel like I owe it now.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go.
No.
One more time, baby.
I mean,
Wrong
he
with
kind
you
of started
guys?
this whole shit.
With Marlo, I guess. Yeah.
Busting Barksdale, creating vacuum for Marlo to come in, and then leaving.
I mean, there's always gonna be a vacuum. There's always gonna be someone. Don't do it, man. You got out of the game.
Drinking in the morning and all that.
Oh, you're gonna drink and whore immediately.
No, he's not.
Maybe he could do it different. You don't know.
Nah, the word's gonna change him.
I love BD.
The thing about drinking and
She's so
whoring.
cute.
BD is BD.
Swear to God, Beatty, son of a bitch nearly killed me.
Yeah, I'm glad you know it.
Aw.
See, this is believable now. This is believable transition.
See, that's why I be trying to do it in the morning. We be having conversations. It's usually get up and feed the cat. I'm like, oh, come on, let's.
I'm not sure if it was morning. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, don't do that.
No.
Nothing's ever gonna happen if you do that.
I was gonna say the thing about drinking and whoring is that it sounds fun for like a weekend, but you can't build your life off of it.
Try. You don't need to feel bad.
Oh my god.
Thanks.
He saw you trying, man. That means a lot to him.
Yeah.
But it's still like that's it, like nothing.
No, bro, take him out. Fuck this shit.
Can't, man. What do you think? Gonna Big Daddy this?
Right? They
Lie to
should.
them?
No, bro, pull him out. Pull him out. Fuck this.
There's nothing else you can do.
Oh my god, I hate this.
Pick that top punk over there.
Man, fuck you already, bro. Like,
why they always gotta be
some
like
problems.
this? Why they always gotta be like this?
I mean, they got set territories. You got set boundaries. You know, you gotta do your main thing over here.
It's the toxic masculinity turned up to 10 already.
You have to though. You gotta set your boundaries, man.
Yeah. Oh, and they know he was 5'0".
Because one asshole's an asshole. Now we got a whole thing to go.
Pull him out. Fuck the system.
I mean, then he's going to go to jail for
He's going to be a
kidnapping.
kidnapper.
I'd whoop the horn's ass.
Yeah. He broke something?
Yeah. If you've never been there, fucking been there.
I'm not asking because I can't use you. I'm asking for your sake.
I think I can do this and keep myself away from myself, if that makes any sense.
Welcome to the team, bro. We back. Season 1, baby.
I'm held we kick up percentages in math and reading both. 38% proficient, 8% advanced.
Proficient means they're at least 2 grades below their level. Advanced can mean they're at grade level or a year below.
What the hell?
It's on a curve.
Okay, I'm still learning.
Nah, you're gonna be fine.
Krasbeluski still being schooled. Love the theme. This is the best season.
Yeah, your worst nightmare come right back on you.
Zenobia.
Changed.
Zenobia's past that.
Nobody laughing at your joke.
She left it past behind.
Hey.
Look at that.
See, like Albert didn't even get any feedback on it. He's like, oh shit, I guess we're done with that. There's nothing worse than attempting to be the class clown and your friends be like, we're trying to learn this shit. And you're like, oh.
I know, I hate that shit.
Here's if we've grown up.
Damn.
Also, like, if they don't know this shit's working, why don't you go to Pes's fucking class right now and see if it's not working or not? Those 3 troublemakers came back, went in a study.
Colonel, how you happen to pick this place for us to stage? Lamel? They closed it a few years back and I knew it was near a lot of our crime scenes. I went to school here.
Wow.
Back in the day.
And now there's 17 bodies in the
Got
jail.
a decent education now that I think on it.
Damn.
That is
theme.
so fucked up.
That theme though, bro. And now these bodies. Oh my god. That is
Some people
so
make it, some people
good.
don't.
This is so good. Can you imagine if they had that program at every middle school though? Like how much good it would do.
Exactly.
Shame's some tricky shit, ain't it? Makes you feel like you want to change and then beat you back down when you think you can't.
When was the last time y'all talked?
More than a couple of years since he last got on the wagon, I think. If he's up in D Ward, he's cleaning the motherfucker right now.
Man, how long is it since we've seen this guy?
Right? Season 1, right?
1 or 2 maybe. When he got the chip. His first day.
You coming? Maybe later.
Kima's no good.
Kima, you should go in there.
She's no good with it though. She's like,
You should know. You should know that you came.
She's doing her part.
And he'll probably tell her, Kima brought me here.
Yeah.
I mean, he can
Oh
clearly
my
see her.
god. No, he's out.
They drug him?
No, he's just in his own thoughts.
Oh.
Jesus. That's so fucking sad.
He's also relapsing.
He's so sad.
So many things hitting him at once.
The guilt that he got filled.
Yeah, Kima's no good with that. She's like emotions.
Is that Michael? That's Michael's walk.
Michael cold-blooded killer now. Straight cold-blooded killer.
Oh, car alarm immediately go off.
No matter who he is or what he done, you look him right in the eye.
He got out. Good shit.
I'm still your father.
Better do what's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, we fucking did it.
Yeah, one happy ending.
I'm sad.
Unknown.
They got Michael's unknown?
Yep.
The hunt for Marlo is still on? It doesn't get wrapped up this season.
This motherfucking idiot should lose his jobs and strap everything this fuck.
I'm gonna ride you like an ass, bro.
I hope he does, because he's literally screwed Randy's whole life. He's up. He's like, fuck this bullshit.
Damn.
It's like going off the fucking board.
How many murders did they confirm?
It was 17.
17 was at the height.
Shit.
Is Dookie working the streets now?
Yeah, he's working the streets now.
Oh no.
That's why he's able to afford that present.
Instead of going to high school.
Fucking Kennard. Thanks, Kennard.
Dookie was one of the good ones. He
We'll
was
get him back. We'll get him
Put it on
back.
his car, bro.
We'll get him back.
Well, and they got his money.
Wow.
Bet. Y'all niggas think y'all big? We can fight? Yup.
Yeah, you got it though the first time.
Your main bet is to get one of them.
Yep.
And just choke the shit out of him while everybody else.
Oh my God, the nurse and everything
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Yeah.
I want to come see what you do. Look, they both help the community. All right, some happy endings I'm okay with, but God.
I want like Hulk to be in prison because like Randy's whole life fucked up because of that. New Thugs.
Fan Mafia crew. Naming Randy Kennard. Michael. That was your boys.
They all ended up in wildly different places than I thought they would be.
Remember how the season started? Now he's getting taught how to kill.
Wow.
Worst spot.
I mean, who gonna check
Random
that?
fucking like they're not gonna find that shit to eat years later.
Nah, you're gonna be late.
I ain't going to school. You're not my mother.
Yeah, she is now.
He will only say that once.
I should be like, oh, you want to go back to your actual mother?
Look at him studying and working. And
Look, he's got eggs and a well-balanced breakfast. Yeah, good. A mom getting mad for all the right reasons.
Hey, the dude who stole the cars.
Donuts or
Is it donut?
Donut. Get in, boy.
He's just saying what's up. That's dope.
No.
Good.
My bro.
Nah, man, Naaman, you're living your good life now, buddy. I'm so proud of you.
Look at the peaceful corner right here.
He stopped.
This is the life, Naaman.
Beautiful season. This is the best season.
Yeah.
I need a shot.
Like this season, just like yo, at the end, what if you feel all the fucking things? Let me see.
Randy getting beat up, man. Like
I didn't like that at all.
Fucking assholes, dude.
It took all of what, like, how many people letting Randy down?
They might as well
get his ass beat.
They might as well use Randy for a witness testimony. He's already fucking labeled a snitch.
Yep.
Fuck it. Presbo, your kids. One of your kids made it out good. One of them. Okay.
Only one.
Well, also
Zenobia.
Zenobia and other homies.
I mean, they're good in school, but we don't know how their family life is. But
Can't remember the other guy's name.
Albert.
Yeah.
Cheese face bitch.
Cheese face bitch.
No. That's a little kid.
Yeah,
I'm talking about
No, it's, well,
the other one that went to Roots Chris.
Darnell.
He also that made it out well. Yeah. It actually worked, but you know what? It was because they got individual attention.
Yeah.
And like, unfortunately, that's like impossible to do. Like, how can we give individual attention to everybody?
Yeah.
Do we
But
have
it
to
needs
look
to
at this
happen.
again?
Hey man, Bodhi stood his ground though.
I respect him for that.
Oh my God, Bodhi has so much respect.
Yeah, all the
Dude,
respect.
he's
What is the
dead.
respect? Fucking get this man.
But listen, he was going to die either way. At least he died your own terms.
I think he was over it. I think he was over the game.
No, he was
He
over-
figured out what
he was over
never
it.
gonna go anywhere up, down. Too late to go to school.
My man's got a job where he's a hardworking employee, no upper mobility. Management sucks.
No, I get you on the
No vacation.
I get you on the him like wanting to snitch and everything, but him like not leaving that ground when people was telling him to leave. I get that respect because like he was gonna die regardless.
Right here. That was Michael.
Yeah, I'm sorry I can't land on the.
No, you
freeze
good.
frame
Yeah,
for
I saw it.
It's Michael.
I mean, I referenced after like the second killing.
Yeah, but like, he even pulled the second kill the same way. Hey, look, I'm just saying. First off, when I first moved over to the Near East Side, there was a sit-go where somebody got super popped and homie rolled up just like that. Knew where the camera was, came up, hoodie on, looking down, hand in the pouch. You see somebody walking up like that in the alley, you
seen
might
someone-
as well like.
You seen that before?
Huh? I'm like in the neighborhood I moved in when we first moved to the Near East Side. It was like I didn't see it, but like everybody was watching like the camera footage and like. Bro walks up just like Michael did. He's like hoodie on, like you know where the camera's at.
Very
It's right
like,
up there. Just,
very brisk walk.
right, he like, I'm gonna get going, bro. Like my man comes out there with determination, bro.
So
wasn't Michael working for Bodhi
for a little bit, and he said that your first one can't be someone you know. But this is just showing you where Michael's at right now.
Also, I get like Bodhi was gonna like if he were left with Poot here or like let the scene, he would have died regardless.
Yeah.
I feel like he was already set up to die no matter what.
Agree.
At this point, I'd rather die on my own terms if I knew I already had the death sentence.
Then instead of running, because
but he was no. If he ran here, his Chris's crew would have got him later.
But, no, all right. So listen, Bodhi stood here and he did what he needed to do and what he wanted to do. Right. Michael's right here over to his right. If he would have ran over the other way, because Chris and Snoop both don't have guns on purpose, he could have ran past him. he would have to chase him down. We've seen when people start running that it's still hard to shoot him. He's just standing here still as target.
yeah.
If he would have made it out of this alive,
Yeah.
he could have found McNulty. He knows where to find McNulty. He could have done, if he would have got away from this situation, he already planned those tensions. He could have been put in witness protection. They could have tried. They would have failed. But like, he didn't need to die right here.
He didn't
could have
play
kept
enough Call of
trying.
Duty, bro. He could have gotten behind cover. He could have ducked in the alleyway.
Anything, and instead,
he could have popped it. He could have still stood his ground, but not fucking
He
right.
stood in one
He did it wrong. He was dumb about how
He thought he had eyes on both of them, he thought.
And but I also think like a lot of things had to go his right way for him to get to McNulty the next day.
But also he's Bodie's not militant or disciplined like Chris and Snoop and them are. You've seen them practice, like they've already taught Michael how to chase someone down and kill him. So even if he would have ran, you're right, Michael probably still would have got him. But like Bodie stood here and he had a shootout like every other gangster in the show we ever seen.
They're not really shooting where
I'm standing in one spot. Yeah. He ain't aiming and shit. He's just shooting, hoping that like it's gonna work out.
To talk to McNulty, he was ready to put.
Oh yeah, he was.
And like if he was like, even you seen when Omar almost shot Avon in the first season, he dived behind the car. Weebay ducked behind the car, and they both got cover, and Omar's got cover. You see them like executing a gunfight, but like Bodie was just like, nah, like
Bodie.
He's like, I'm feeling old and shit. You know, he saw
his best friend die.
So this goes on. Marlo is not caught. Snoop and Chris still out there.
Yeah.
Like the next season.
This is what I don't understand. How the fuck were they even let to be on bail?
They were got for gun charges, right? Which would have been a felony. But if you get them on this gun charge, it's going to be really hard to prosecute them on these murders when we can put them away for life. So they were like, "Yo, we got you on gun charges right now. Like we're gonna pay bail and you're out." But like,
yeah,
take
but
it
if
easy.
you're under suspicion for committing all of those murders,
You can't hold them unless you got proof on that. They're under suspicion, no proof. They're not actually being able to be indicted or done anything about that. They think that they did it. And if they'd been able to match those guns to the murders, they'd been able to keep them. But the law says that, like, just because I suspect you of something, I can't hold you for that. I need actual proof in order to be able to hold your ass. They ain't gonna hold you for like 24 hours at the best.
So this show is so real with all of its outcomes and conclusions for all the various different storylines. Bubs was just like visceral and very realistic. It wasn't ever going to be happy.
Sucked.
Randy, unfortunately. But then you get like Naaman and Bunny. How do you think the writers come up with who gets the happy ending? Like, obviously, not everybody can get the happy ending, but then not everybody can get a shitty ending. Do they just like roll the dice and be like, yeah, the Naaman storyline, yeah, that'll be okay.
This is probably based on a real story. The Naaman storyline.
No, it's based on real like politics and findings from Baltimore, because all the people that worked on the show lived in Baltimore and like wrote for the paper. Some of them worked at the police station too.
Speaking of politics, the most disappointing part of this episode was definitely just fucking Baelish not willing to go on the conference. Like, your city needs the money, your schools need the money, and like you draw the line at not showing yourself weak in front of a camera.
Marquetta, would you beg to a Republican?
I don't give it. Dude,
the kids.
Look at this. Look at what's happening there. Literally, Daniel's school, where he got good education, is closed down, and they have bodies in it now.
Unfortunately, he can't look at this outside perspective like us.
So what I'm saying is,
also, Rona, you are kind of right. They are based off real people, like even like I think Marlo and stuff.
Maybe,
like,
yeah. I mean, I think maybe like that story who got the happy ending and who didn't. They got inspired from somewhere.
Yeah. We talked about perception before, right? So let's say, all right, Mayor Carcetti is now like one of the first white mayors we've had in a while in Baltimore, and he's like doing well, right? And you see Norman storm out because he's like, what did he say? He was like, it's not the political sweat of his ancestors, because like Carcetti is actively letting down the youth in the fucking town because he's letting his ego get in the way, right? It doesn't matter what it was. Like, even if he's like, I could run for governor, I could. We're talking about what you could do right here and right now.
Exactly.
And if that Republican wants to hang your ass out and make you look nasty, it's gonna suck. But like,
no one's gonna remember
if you
that
give a fuck about
in
the
2
kids,
months.
then you do it for the kids.
He listened to the white guy on his shoulder.
I hate it.
And so that's what I'm saying. It's perception. Like, if I lived in Baltimore, I'd be like, man, fucking Mayor's low key racist, bro. Like, he's just gonna let the school systems down like that. He's gonna let all these fucking young black kids in the fucking streets.
Kids don't vote.
But like, I'm saying, like, it's all about like fucking perception. To be like, yo, he fucking sucks, bro. He's fucking trash. People are like, but what about all the good shit that he's doing, like on this side and that side? I'm like, well, he had a chance to do something low key selfless And instead,
the problem is that nobody really is a public servant who is supposed to be a public servant. From like the fucking superintendent bitch that's been doing her damnness to like just not have that program in the schools.
Leslie Knope. Okay.
Leslie Knope is the best of us. We should all.
Leslie Knope is a fictional character.
If she was in Baltimore,
that does not exist.
She would get shit done.
All right, Leslie Knope in Baltimore skit is probably officially on the. Yeah, I'm sorry, you're Leslie Knope, right? Like obviously, like I mean.
You're definitely Leslie.
But what I'm saying is like literally everybody from like the teachers that are just coasting by to like detectives like what's his name Herc. Who fucked half of this season happened because of fucking Herc. And all the way up to like Arcady, like nobody considers themselves public servants, and I think that is like the biggest problem. Like everybody,
some of the cops, like Bunk. I mean, like they all have their personalities, but
it's a career. Like
they do sometimes look at the greater good and
it's
try
a
to
career.
Help.
And like even if Daniels did some dirt, we don't know what kind of dirt he did, but I'm assuming it didn't affect like. Trickled down the system to somebody dying. I don't know. Like, I mean, I don't know. Speculating.
Is that Chekhov's dirt? Is that ever gonna come up? Like,
I mean,
they brought it up. Like this.
But what do you actually do though?
I think he
I don't know. Took some money.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he took some money. I legitimately don't remember internet. If they say it in season 5, don't come roasting my ass. I truly don't fucking remember. Get off my ass. More for context clues here.
I'm just saying that you can have upward mobility in the public service without being a corrupted ass.
Yeah, but how can you do that? See, that's where it's hard to like it's hard to be uncorrupted.
Slow.
It's hard to be uncorrupted and still have mobility in public. Because like right now, Carcetti, his main goal should be be a mayor. Like he just won the mayor. Just like a week or two ago, he just won the mayor thing. But he's already thinking about the governor. So like when you're already thinking about these things, it's hard. But see, there should not be upward mobility. I think maybe that's what it needs to be because
maybe you should just have that position and that should be your position.
Exactly, because like you're always going to think like whoever's going to be the police chief is always going to think about the mayor. Whoever's the mayor is always going to be thinking about being the president.
And that's good, man. Whatever motivates you to do your job well. But why is it so easy for people to get dirty in this?
Well, because all right, look, but specifically with Nerys was like. She's the lady that you keep. You don't like. Call her Candace Owens.
That's not the superintendent.
No, not the superintendent. But I'm talking about Nerys specifically. Yes. I forget what her job title is, but she's like, look, she's like, one, you're either gonna take the money, and if you do, I'm gonna use that to burn your ass when I try to come for your fucking position.
Yeah.
Or two, if you don't take the money, I'm gonna say you left our kids behind, and I'm gonna roast your ass either way. So like looking at Carcetti and being like, you fucked because of a situation that you didn't build, that you essentially have no control over. You've come into this. And with public servants, we as the people need like leaders that can hold accountable. And then so when something like this happens, the easy answer is it was Carcetti's fault. Instead of being like, well, the easy answer is that Royce fucked up and Royce fucked up because this motherfucker fucked up and this motherfucker, like, you know what I mean? So when people are looking for that answer,
yeah, I mean, there's always somebody there looking to blame.
We're the people who vote. But and so like they're like, if I give them like politicians know that they need to give us the masses like an easy answer. Because if I give them an easy answer, then at least they'll vote me in again, and maybe I can do some of the good I want to do, or maybe I could become the governor and actually do some good, or maybe I could become the president and actually do some good. Because that's how these people's fucking minds work. They want to consolidate this power, so they think they can do good, but you can't get all the way up to the top without being a piece of shit.
Exactly, you can't be at the top without being a piece of shit.
Well, okay, I don't want my message to be misconstrued. I don't think there's anything wrong with upward mobility and people trying to build a career. I am all for that. What I don't like is when people are trying to cut shortcuts in the public field because they are literally affecting lives of other people. Like if I work for, I don't know, a public, if I work for a private sector, if I work for a fucking architectural company and I decide that I don't like this person and I do something shitty to get their spot, blah, 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 and end up being the CEO or whatever, fine, like you're literally not hurting anybody but your coworkers maybe. But if you're a public servant, you're deciding to...
That's fucked up.
That is fucked up.
Does it affect general population? Does it affect constituents? Does it affect people?
But you're saying it's okay to be immoral in smaller situations.
No, I'm not saying that. It's not okay.
You're saying it makes more sense because you're hurting less people.
No.
Do less harm.
Okay, listen, people are always going to have ambition. That is how we are evolved. Like, this is how we make progress with ambition. There's nothing wrong with being ambitious. But, like, you need to always think about how your actions affect. Like, Not just yourself, but like general, like everybody. Like if Carcetti had to suck a dick on camera, then maybe it's just what you gotta do. If kids will stay in school and the school will not close. Like,
Serge, what do you got?
Yeah, it's like what Chris said. He was put in a painful position, and one of those choices could have been a selfless act. But unfortunately, selfless acts are not ever recognized by the public or your fellow politicians. If you look at it in like a presidential scale, even though Biden is doing whatever he's doing for his base, Trump does whatever he does for his base, it's always something that's like trendy or that being talked about that like makes headlines or clicks. Nothing that actually could solve the real problem.
They were like, hey, why don't you build something and put your name on it? Like, new stadium brought to you by Mayor Carcetti. Yeah. Because like that's the thing that people will be able to look at and remember.
And again, like all these neighborhoods that we are following, the stories are happening, have no money. The schools are underfunded. The streets are underfunded. Like, there's nothing happening that's good for anybody living in that community. But then Carcetti goes and builds a stadium for millions of dollars when he could save a fucking school.
Is he doing the stadium?
No, but they
were talking about a bridge or something.
Rana, would you like to go on about your things that you were right about?
Rattle them off.
Yo, Naaman got adopted technically by Bunny and his wife, and that was the best thing in the world because even his daddy recognized that he was not made for the streets and all, and put his mom in his place, and that was the best thing out of the season happened because you know what? Naaman is a smart kid. You saw him dedicated in the classroom and it was phenomenal. I love that so much. Thank God for that happening.
Best part of the season.
Literally.
And also, is it Dede or Dede? What was his name? Weebay. Putting the mom in the spot. Let her know.
I needed that.
Boy, you better. You only here because of me. You can't be like, oh.
He had to threaten violence in order.
Yes,
to
he did.
He threatened her with murder. He said, "It'll be my words that will find you wherever you think you're hiding."
And you know what? He a good dad.
She deserved that because she tried to put him on the streets way too early.
And I know, like,
it's cool,
you know,
like
he's
Bunny.
a murderer.
Sorry, go on.
He's a murderer and he's a bad person and everything. But you know what? He hugged his boy Nen. He's like, dude, I'm still your father. Hugged him and let him go. Like,
that's good shit.
It's cool that Bunny talked to Cuddy, vouched by Carver to talk to Weebay.
Yeah.
And they all kind of went back. Like, I like how Weebay and Bunny like knew each other from way back. Like, they're in the pre-Barksdale era, even maybe.
I know we have to wrap this up soon. Just the last thing is that
Omar and the crew. We didn't never talk about Omar and his crew being retired.
Bunny and Carver, both of their frustration at not being able to change things. Like when you finally care enough and you figure out that like I can't quite do anything.
Prez was there earlier when he was trying to care for Dookie. And
get your own kids.
There's so much stuff set up for the next season. Will Dookie be okay? What's going on with the Greeks and Marlo? Is Omar ever gonna come back? Like Michael's unknown.
Will Beatty and McNulty continue to have a happy life together?
Serge, I know you're worried because he's going back on the case. So I'm gonna let you know right now, McNulty and Beatty are gonna be great.
I hope.
I don't think so because the job will always take you at the end. The job always takes you at the end. You know.
Come on.
But Cuddy, we can't forget about Cuddy, bro. We need to get over this stigma of people like once they go to prison and when they get out of prison. Like we just need to get like that like you made your time in prison. Like after that, like that is it. Like you should have a fresh start because like it took another person to set that girl out of her mindset that she was in.
Yeah, that is the smallest thing that would happen to him. Like this man can't even vote.
Like, I was about to say, Pat, right where you at? If you're felony bullshit, you should be able to vote. You should be able to own guns again. After you do your fucking time, society's supposed to forgive you instead of holding you to a fucking situation that only ensures that your ass comes back to the goddamn pen. Fucking America. But yeah, Pat, you are right. She didn't need to be judging him. But also,
depending on what they do,
was kind of reasonable to judge him.
What they do, I don't know if they need a firearm. If they went to jail for armed robbery or armed assault, do they need a firearm again when they come out?
I mean, then can we make jail so that it actually changes people? Instead of just being like, you're sequestered away for a clump of time until you come back.
That one's up in the air for me. But
what was that? I didn't catch it. What was
if you're a felon, you can't own guns.
If you like committed armed robbery or like armed assault with a weapon, should you, upon leaving jail, be able to purchase a weapon again?
See, I think it depends on what your crime is.
There should be some kind of training and process.
I think there needs to be checks regardless.
Yeah, I think it all depends on the crime because like I think a weapon is
Calm
good.
down, America.
I think a weapon is good for self-defense because like some of these some of these people who get out of like like prison. They have to live in the hood with the projects. Second is most of the time like they had to work these rough jobs that to be like security guards for some like dumbass places, and they need self-defense.
That's if they hire felons,
right? And that's why we need to fucking destigmatize that shit. Look, maybe not the guns thing.
We hire felons at the Normies. You know, it doesn't matter if you have a record.
I work here.
Oh my god,
you're not a felon.
I think that guns like. I think that felons should be able to have guns, but like I think in general anybody there should be like screening. There should be more. You shouldn't just walk to a store and be able to get a gun and then like retroactively you're like, oh, I'm gonna apply for a permit, and then you get it, and it's just like
guns from my house.
God
damn. Come into my home and take guns from my hand. You're trying to take it out of my bare hand.
Maybe we should have
more checks.
Mental screening.
We do have a check.
100% on that.
We have a check on the couch.
Mental screening.
Oh Lord.
America.
Oh,
get it.
What are these alien
Well,
faces
guys,
you're
we're going to jump into the second episode. Oh, no, yeah.
Bunny, he served it up real nice for Cuddy. He didn't even know it.
Yeah.
He's totally wingman that shit. It's like, well, last I heard, he took a bullet.
Yeah. Bro, he Kageyama this shit, dog. He said.
Let us know your favorite part of the season was.
Because they hook up at the end. Yeah. Bunny,
one of my favorite seasons, I think the best season. Also, super sad, super happy at the end.
I'm sad.
God,
super everything.
Yeah. Well, y'all, we'll see you at the next one.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching The Wire with the Normies. Check us out on Patreon for early access and uncut content. Special shout out to our super patrons Raga, Meshal, Sakif, Clayton, Mr. Momus, Joe, and Keyboard Junkie. We will see you all next time.